The Avalanche rode an absolutely dominant performance from Nathan MacKinnon and more than doubled St. Louis's shot output as the home team rode a 4-1 victory to earn a 1-0 series lead. This game could have gotten out of hand for St. Louis much quicker than it did if it wasn't for the first and second period play of Jordan Binnington as well as a few bad bounces for Colorado. First period, it was a slow start to first period for the home squad, but the AVs absolutely dominated St. Louis from the 5 o'clock mark onwards. The Blues were outshot 18-5 in the opening period. At about the midway point of the first, St. Louis forward Brayden Schenn threw an objectively dirty, knee-on-knee hit on Mikko Rantanen just inside the Blues zone. Gabriel Landeskog answered the call by standing up for his Finnish linemate and absolutely took Schenn to the cleaners. Both players would serve 5-minute fighting majors for the scrap. Thankfully Rantanen was not hurt on the play. Later on, former Avalanche forward Ryan O'Reilly took a tripping penalty against Nathan MacKinnon, and on the ensuing man advantage, Cale Makar made him pay for the transgression with a sweet dangle around Blues penalty killer Tyler Bozak for a power play goal. 1-0 good guys. There were a lot of high-quality chances throughout the remainder of the period, but some bad bounces and Bennington making some quality saves kept the score at 1-0 heading into the dressing room. Second period street. Louis had more pushback in the middle stanza as both teams traded good chances. Mikko Rantanen was absolutely robbed by Bennington during the period off of a great feed from Nazem Kadri. Naz probably could have shot the puck himself, but he opted to slide it over to Rantanen instead. The Finnish forward was robbed of a goal twice at this stage in the game, once when missing a wide-open net in the first and by Bennington here in the second. This save from Bennington might remind some AVs fans of a certain save from Philipp Grubauer from back in Game 4 of the 2019 first-round series against Calgary. The Blues got on the board late in the period when poor defensive coverage resulted in an odd man rush for St. Louis. Forward Jordan Kyrou buried a one-time past Grubauer to even the game up at 1 goal apiece. Third period, 30 seconds into the final frame, Mikko Rantanen worked hard down low for a puck in the offensive zone and feed a streaking MacKinnon in the slot to regain the lead. The AVs killed off a big tripping penalty from Ryan Graves and a few minutes later added to their lead when MacKinnon blasted a shot from the point that was tipped in front of the net by Landeskog. MacKinnon added an empty netter for good measure to seal the victory 4-1. Takeaways: as stated earlier, the play of Jordan Binnington combined with a few bad bounces was the difference between this game being an absolute shellacking.